So yes, thank you so much for joining us at What's the Word Wednesday and Green Members Only show. So we have Mr. Greg Baker with us today. So of course, like I said, all of my special guests, I always like to ask them, where did the name Greg Baker come from, and why did you decide to name yourself Greg Baker?
Well, first of all, I want to give it up to you all in the crowd. Y'all, she's been doing her thing. Miss LaJune has been doing a great job with this show. And, Miss LaJune supported me years ago, when I had the Ladies Night concert and I had the radio show at Chicago State. And you show love. That's when I was just starting, I just want to always come out and show support to you. So I always do. I support you. Keep doing your thing. Now you ask me how I got my name. I had many names.
Okay.
I had many names, people. I had many names. At first, I was G. Lucid. G. Lucid, that was a little mix between Exclusive
J. Lucid
and Gregory.
Okay.
So I did that. So then I was like, hold on. I was GQ when I was doing radio at Chicago State. Then I did intern with Devontae Stone.
Oh, yeah.
I did an interview with him down at B103.
Okay.
And he looked at me, he light skinned and shit. He said, Greg Baker, that should be your name. But then I was like, man, I don't know, I don't like that. So I went to Pro Baker, Pro Baker, that's my last name, Pro Black, Pro Love, Pro Family. And I'm like, oh, that's a little too hard for what I'm doing. So I said, we're gonna listen to Devontae Stone, and we're gonna be who I am. It all came back, and I'm Greg Baker.
And so Greg Baker, that's your real name? All right.
Gregory Anthony Baker II.
Say that again.
Gregory, I don't know if we got any scammers in the room. Don't run off with my name. Gregory Anthony Baker II.
All right now. Okay now. When did you start doing music, and what would you say your style of music is?
As a child, I used to sing in the backseat while Mama was driving around. She told me to shut up all the time. We didn't have auto-tunes and Melodyne back then. So I shut up. But when she left, I was singing again. So, I'm really a lover boy at heart. But I got hoish ways. So that flows through my music.
Okay.
And it flows through me. And, I really want to do, gospel and things like stuff that uplift the people, but don't nobody want to hear that right now. So I give them different songs like Penny Droppers,
No, that leads into my question as far as, what is your inspiration as far as music goes? You do different types of things. What is your inspiration when it comes to creating music?
I mean, when I create my music, I create music for how I'm feeling at that moment. And then I try to use that music to get me through that moment. It's like I'm talking to myself. So my inspiration is being able to listen to myself, talk to myself, and on repeat, get it together. So like certain records I do, stuff like y'all haven't even heard because I've been recording at home. I've been tucked in the corner, just recording on my Logic. I like to record at home so I can be all vulnerable.
Right? True. I understand.
I like to be vulnerable at home and just get my energy out and my feelings out through my music, and then I just throw it out there so y'all can hear it. So I think because if I talk about it, they're like, you're less than a man. But if I sing it, okay. Use your, so I like to hear myself back and talk to myself. Manifest. I'm sorry, let me talk. I like to manifest through my music.
I get it. I totally understand that. So, can you tell us what made you? Because I know when I met you, like you said, you were doing a ladies' night show, and I was performing at a set that you were, putting up, and also you were a radio personality. So, are you still into radio right now?
I mean, I really want to come back and say the game. On some radio stuff, I really want to come back and say the game because I really feel like, how you met me was doing radio, and that's my passion. I got that radio bug from the late and great Hurricane. And they all worked at Chicago State University, and he gave me the bug. He gave me the opportunity to intern with him, and he really showed me how radio is supposed to be done. and he was a real he was real anal about that. Every time he got off air, he'd take his air check and listen to it in his big old truck while he driving home to his. He was the mayor of Bronzeville, so he'd listen to his big truck all the way. Listen to he just got off the air from V103, and he'd listen to what he just did all the way home to Bronzeville in his gated community. But he was old though, but he always double checked himself. You know what I'm saying? So like being around Hurricane, he gave me that radio bug, and I got a chance to work at WBON, and that's what we did the Ladies Night concert. I used to, I'm a little hustler, so WBON, they had like a little room in the back, and I just started renting it.
Okay.
So and then I did an event there, and radio is a real passion, and I'm gonna get back to it. But right now, I want to sing.
All right, so you have some new music that's out, some music that's out, period. Let us know where we can find you on social media as far as your music goes and what you have coming out new and all that good stuff.
Well, I took everything down from offline.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just, contact me and I'll send it to you through your email. You can vibe out right there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate, through PayPal because you like the music, you can do it that way. That's the way I get all the money, and I ain't got to split it with Spotify, because Spotify ain't helping paying for no studio time. They ain't helping paying for no mixing and mastering, but they want to pay you pennies, half a pennies on the dollar. So I'd rather, cut Soundmaster T1 cheap. You know what I'm saying? So why not just, reach out to my people and talk to my people and say, man, if y'all like the music, send me $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? F Spotify.
You know what? That's a different perspective. I've never heard that one before, but you know what? Hey, it works because you know what? The money is going directly to the artist, and I've been hearing about, how they've been shorting us on those streams and all of those things like that. Because I remember back in the day when I had my CDs and I got my $10 straight up.
All the money.
I did. So, shout out to Greg Baker. Make sure that let us know your email address then, since we can't get you on social media and you ain't putting your music on Spotify. Let us know how we can send you that $1. Okay, let us know how we can send you that $1 on your email. What's your email address, brother? Or your Cash App, okay?
Cash App, $747 Greg. My email is GregRadioKingBaker. GregRadioKingBaker@gmail.com. My Facebook is Greg Baker. Greg Baker.
I love that. That's very simple. Greg Baker. And it's spelled exactly how it sounds. All right, so yeah, we're about to have a special performance from Mr. Greg Baker. He's about to do a debut. Like, he's about to put out some new shit right here at the GreenMembersOnly show. And what's the word Wednesday, y'all? Y'all ready? I'm ready. I'm super ready, all right?